The largest area of our budget, then of course, as I said, is the payroll, and then of the payroll, the largest is the police, and I'm talking about a cost per employee, and then the fire are even larger as far as the cost per employee, and then of course the other would be everybody else involved, public works, solid waste, these types of departments. So reluctantly, some of the employees were cut. A lot of the employees actually took early retirement as an incentive package. Some of the employees, for an example, in the firefighters, they were not actually, no firefighters or police were actually cut. What we did is we had some attrition. People had retired over the last year, and a couple of them had left for other locations. So what we did is we agreed with the fire department union, which really stood up and helped us. They attended all the meetings. We agreed that we would not rehire this 7 or 8 firemen and maybe the first fireman positions that came up. We would not fill those positions back, which helped us cut considerable amount of money out of our budget requirements without seriously, I think, affecting in any way public safety. What we did is, and a lot of people don't know, is while we had over 60 firemen, there's only a minimum number of firemen at any given time in the city at any or all of the firehouses. And the way it worked is this: 4 firehouses. We had 3 firemen each firehouse, and 1 command officer. So that was 13 total. And that's all that was on duty. And the only time you're going to see 13 firemen at fire would be 4 alarm, where all 4 firehouses were called out, like one of the downtown fires we had recently. In that case, then we call back in firemen, not necessarily to go to that fire, they'd just be stumbling over each other, that many people in a small area in the middle of the street on Vermilion. But basically what they do is they go back and they cover the firehouses while they're vacant, in case there's another fire somewhere else in the city. So that's basically, nobody was actually laid off in the fire or the police for that matter. What we did do is we had to lay off, as I said, some of the employees in other departments, unfortunately. But some of them were rehired as we reorganized into main positions. In total, we cut out probably less than 20 employees net off our budget, but payroll, so it would have helped balance the budget, and that's what's important. And that's what we're taking in this year. We're going to vote on it. We'll vote on it next month. We have a balanced budget thanks to the mayor's hard work and some of the council people that sat there and helped work out some ideas. So there's an idea in town that maybe I'm against the fire department, but that is certainly not the case. Firemen have been friends of mine for years. I support them greatly. I think they're local heroes, and they risk their lives every day, as do the police. So I'm with them. I had an employee once that worked for me. I encouraged him to become a fireman. Now he's a captain on the fire department. So I really am behind these young men and women that want to serve in our community in that way. So I think, why don't we do this? Why don't we move on to some of the other issues? I hope that's clear enough for everybody. Go to my website, that's sfoster.info, .info, and there you can see some of my past things that I've said and some of my past positions on various topics, and I really would appreciate your vote this year. Thank you.